You know, Bitcoin, let me show you something. This is the weekly time frame. And currently, we on the EMA 100 trend, guys. So this is where we had bounced. And yes, we had long tier. We shorted the highs. And when we shorted the highs, we did that with confidence, right, guys? So pretty confident with these trades. And yeah, currently we are still not bullish. I mean, obviously, Bitcoin broke below this recent channel that I had shared on Twitter as well. We have EMA resistance. It's all matching, And of course, it can still go up and break above this, but until then, I see more reason to be bearish. So until we, you know, reclaim here and so on, reclaim these highs, until then, we can go lower. And on the weekly time frame, what I wanted to show you is usually, um, yeah, we target the EMA 200, which is in confluence with this. This would be a serious dip and correction. For now, it's in a zone, guys, where it's uncertain. And this is the problem. It is uncertain. So if we were here, then okay, we would know we are looking for longs. If we were a bit higher, like recently, here at this resistance, then we would look for shorts. But currently, we're right at the middle. You know, we have these lows that aren't too far away. So it's really uncertain and choppy, guys. This is why I prefer to share the shorts today. And yeah, Solana went down nicely already, obviously bouncing here at the bottom of the channel. And if we break below this channel, then it should be good to calm down, guys, to sweep the lows. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason. And also, as I said, BTC, in the worst case, I see it coming down to that level here. Okay, so that's where I would then uh, look for longs only and so on. But currently, choppy market, really difficult to trade as well. Also, the reason why I'm looking for these newly listed coins that aren't much affected by the market, like this CRA, for example. So I picked the coins wisely, but also these newly listed coins have, yeah, also a bit, how should I say, uncertainty because you don't know. They can just also, they could dump as well. You don't know. Yeah, anyways, long story short, market is really difficult to trade at the moment. So, uh, I'm good, I'm good. Rave doing good so far, yeah, brother. What do you think of Monday high for short, brother? What about ETH? Looks better than BTC. BTC front running the test of the channel. Can you explain that? Brother, the channel is only for Confluence. It doesn't have to retest that. This is why I gave the entry a bit lower. Channel doesn't always have to be touched, you know? Let me show you what I mean. So yeah, this doesn't have to touch it perfectly, brother. Also, if it had touched it perfectly, I mean, it still can do that, but it also doesn't have to do that. It's not necessary. What's important is we had this level here, right? This horizontal level. Bitcoin bounced here. Some people tried to buy here, okay, the retest. But then some big guys, some big traders used that liquidity and sold, stopped everyone out so they can take partly profit from shorts. And that's why also this level now, where the big traders push the price down, is a logical level where they might add trades into that direction. So because they sold here, exactly here, rather, you know, it is logical that that's now resistance. This is why I shared the short here. And yes, I thought about touching this channel perfectly, but I know from experience that it many times doesn't do that. It front run that. So that's why, yeah, got in earlier. What do you think about the breakout of night? Night, brother. This is a newly listed coin, so it might be a crowded trade, which is not that's not good. You know, when too many people are long, then you know they so the chance that they shake those longs off is given then. So today, when I said it's breaking out, it looks like it's breaking out. I had only this trend line drawn, which I had drawn earlier because of this. You see this touch here? So before this PA happened, obviously, I had drawn the line like this because most of the price action took place here. But with trends line, guys, it's you can draw them in different ways. You can also draw it like this if you take it from the wicks, and in that case, it's not it didn't break out yet, you know, as you see. So this could still get rejected. It went up like 1 hour or something, right? And yeah, not much to say. So ideally it should go above this one, but for now it still can come down in this bad market, brother. Rave is up 1 hour right now, and guys, as I said, because the market is so bad, even 1 or 2 hour is considerable to take profits, you know, because you see what happens if you don't do that. The market is so choppy that you would then maybe, um, yeah, round trip and give back those profits. So we already have 1.5 hour. Let me quickly mention here to TP1, my channel. Yeah, you can secure some profits here, 25%. And yeah, hopefully it goes higher. This is why you shouldn't take off. But it's your decision, guys. I gave you the entry, so maybe I should have given it like this. But yeah, it could have also just pushed, you know, directly. You see this? A nice breakout and then push. So let me quickly secure some profits as well. And you can ask questions, guys. I will check them in a minute. Yeah, brother, as I said, for night, yeah, it didn't really break out with certainty. Okay, so you can draw it like this trend line because a lot of price action took place here, and then you could say it broke out and it's retesting right now, right? As you can see, then ideally it should hold here now. This is why actually the stop, as I said, is at break even because it should hold here ideally, and then push up from here. Because if it comes down, then the chance that it goes lower is there. So that's why the trade right now is risk free. Stops at break even, and hopefully it holds here. If not, then uh, yeah, it could just go down as well, brother. Let me check the EMAs. It's currently trying to flip the EMA 200 on the 15-minute, as you see. But this curve here, this ankle is not very ideal. So ideally it should go up and not down. But still, if it reclaims that, yeah, brother, uncertain. This trade is uncertain. It's not an A plus setup. Let me say it like this. It's not like this is an A plus setup, you know. So A plus setups are trades where I have confidence because some of the things that I'm looking at are in confluence with my bias, with order flow, and so on. Just like when we shorted here Bitcoin in this recently at the highs, when I said here, guys, when I gave this as entry, this is a supply zone in a smaller time frame. Look here, this small one, Bitcoin pushed right into that and rejected. But I didn't give a tight stop. I gave the stop above it, regardless, because it could still go, week higher. Then after that, guys, Bitcoin got rejected, and you have this small supply zone. You see this? And here is where I also suggested to short Bitcoin. If you remember, I had shared that short. So these are things where I have more confidence because I know I have my supply, price is rejecting at that price many times. You have multiple rejections at the same price that hints at some people, some big traders are placing their trades, here. Every time the price comes there to mid 92, price rejects. So that's obviously trades being placed. Yeah, so then we shorted, but I closed the short early because of, yeah, not patience, not enough patience. As you remember, I closed it here somewhere already. And then, yeah, if I hadn't closed it, I would have had to hold it anyway for a long sideways period. And I don't like that. So if I take a trade, I want the move and I don't want to hold it forever. As you know, CC is a good example why that can be annoying to hold trades too long, right? Um, yeah, let me check the chat. What I think of Monday high for short, okay. Yeah, it's basically, so what is this long here right now? So I was considering to long Bitcoin today as well. This is what you see right now. I was considering to put a like hedge for my shorts, because yeah, it can always go the other way. So Bitcoin can still go up. That's why I was considering to add along to my shorts. And this is Monday high here. And that's where my stop loss is, as you know, above it. My stop is slightly above it at 90K. So yeah, I think if price comes up to here, I think that would be obviously a better entry for a short, brother, because then it would have retested the channel perfectly, and this is the initial level where the price went down from. So yes, brother, if price goes up to here, then you would have a much better short with the, yeah, risk to reward, you know. You could then put a stop, like a tight stop above this 291K, and you could get really a good trade. So that's possible, brother. Obviously, that's possible. That's why my stop is above that one. So I thought it could potentially come up to there and then come down from there. That's also in confluence with the Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, with the USDT dominance. It already came down to this level, I see. So today, so I had drawn this, expected this to come down to here and then push up from here. By the way, this is the opponent, as you know. If this goes up, the market goes down. And this one broke out here. Right now, testing previous high as potential support. Yeah. Guys, obviously, this is not an asset. The USDT dominance is not an asset, but the chart behaves like it's an asset. So we can use TA on these uh, indexes as well. So if this goes up from here, it means that my short bias could be correct, and we simply come down from this level. Otherwise, it could push up to here, to the initial level where the shorts have been placed, here, uh, near 90K. To answer your question, brother, here, Monday high, yes. If price goes up to there, it's a good level to short, in my opinion. Yeah. Is doing really well. Hopefully, it pushes more. So if it pushes above this, that would be really nice because we have a huge here down candles only, you know, that's always good. It's called gap, so we have a big gap here. So if it manages to push above here, then it could push really quickly up to here at least. So to here, you know. This is now the trouble zone where we are because we have some resistance and so on. But once it pushes here, then it should push easily through this gap. You know what I mean, guys? If you have a gap like this, only one down candle, then it means that the price can push just like it came down, it can push up. Okay, this is void. Yeah. What do you think about the breakout at night? Salatalık? Are you Turkish, brother? Your name means cucumber or yeah. Türk müsün? Just curious. And I think I answered your question with night already, right? Salatalık? Salatalik? Oh, PM, brother. As I said, Monday high is the next reasonable level to look for shorts if the current level fails and the price goes up. That is the next logical level, obviously. Monday high. Yep. So I agree with you on that. And even ideally, it would be better to see a rejection, obviously. So when price pushes up and you see a wick at rejection, that would obviously be better because uh, if the short bias is wrong and then price continues, I mean, comes up, closes above this, it can still go higher to the initial level here from where, I mean, the highs. So price could also do, by the way, it can do everything, as you know, everything is possible. But we have this downtrend. The EMA is trending down. We had the rejections at the highs. We broke below this channel. So it looks more like it should come down, right, guys? In my opinion. At least if this is not a scam, a bear trap, that can also be. So I have no idea, and I'm not gonna, you know, pretend like I know. I don't know, guys. I have zero fucking clue if Bitcoin goes up here or gets rejected. Only reason I'm in a short is because it makes more sense for me here. Obvious breakdown. That's why. But I'm not so confident that I say it cannot go up. No. So I wish I was that confident, but no, I'm not that confident. And I think we have a few traders who also shared longs, right? Wave shared a long, or Waze shared a long. So I know some of you are already long. And yes, I also opened two longs at least with Night and Rave. So that's it. Any other questions? Welcome, Mahmoud. So we have many Arabic Arabic names in our server. Nice. Welcome, Malik. How are you, brother? Hope it's going well. Hope you have a good day. Always nice to see you. Alhamdulillah. Nice to hear. Oh, okay. Good that I shared this shitcoin rave. Really good. Let me check it closer. Yeah. This is now the trouble zone, guys, here currently, where potentially resistance is. So to be exact, here is a potentially, you know, supply. But once, I mean, if it flips this level here, if it pushes above this level, then bam, it should shoot up like this path, like, but for now, it could still get rejected. So hopefully it pushes, guys, above this 33 level, and then it can push straight, yeah, to 40. So this should go quick then. If it manages to push here, then this should go quick. Almost up. It's 1.5 hours, not that much. I wish I shared it from here, but I couldn't have known. It would be 5 hours if I had shared it like a retest. But you never know, guys. Then I could also have missed it, maybe. Um, I'm good, brother. Alhamdulillah. I'm good as well. New coins could be new meta for our group. New coins. Yeah, we have a section for new coins. Um, I had my plans for new coins, but the market turned so bad. I am watching new coins, brother. I'm looking for opportunities like this, as you see. But right now, the market is really, really uncertain. And I want you guys to understand sometimes it's better really to not overtrade and risk. Less is more. So I could force trades. I know some of you want trades every day. Usually we share trades every day, as you know. But guys, if you force trades, that's not a good thing. So the chance that you lose because you're not looking for A plus setups, the chance to lose is much higher, obviously. So in my opinion, if I take less trades, but therefore winning trades is better. So why should I force trades, and then lose? Like Rave and Nightcoin. Yes, brother, I'm looking at them as you see because they are not much affected by the market. So as you see, Solana went down today, and what went up? Night went up. At the same time, when Sol went down, Night went up. So that's why I shared a coin like that. You understand? Hey, too small. Welcome, brother. And Sarah, you wanted to talk? Sarah, I gave you permission, by the way. Or did I get that wrong? There was something like that. Never mind. You don't have to talk. If you are shy, no force. You're welcome, Malik. Hope you could make some profit from Rave, at least if you missed night. Uh, yeah, Bitcoin still around my entry. By the way, PM or who asked about the Monday high. I have currently only half R risk in my Bitcoin short, so I'm not risking much here. If I get up like here, I would add another half R, so then I would have a full size short, and I would likely raise my stop a bit up to 91K because of these little highs here, brother. Here, these highs. So I would just raise it a bit. Um, but yeah, these Monday highs price can potentially come up to there. So then I would add to my BTC short, which is currently really tiny size, so half R. And Rave just made a 2R, and if it manages to break this supply zone, as I said, guys, then it could really, if it manages to break this zone here, then this will happen next. Wow, nice. Uh, I take, yeah, I consider if I should take a bit more off. We already took off a little. Would be mad if it retraces back down, right? But also, if you take profit now and it pushes, then it would be, yeah, you would complain about taking profits. So difficult decision. I will personally hold it, guys, because I can afford it. If it gets rejected, then I will not worry too much about it. Okay, so I will just simply hold it now, and yeah, decide yourself, please. So it's obvious the pro and con. If you take more profits now, then you would make less reward in case it goes up, right? And if you don't take profit, just hold it, then this would be really a nice profit in case it pushes up to here, to 38. Stops should be at break even already. Okay, this is a risk-free trade right now, guys. Risk-free trades, just like night. Uh, Let me check night real quick. Night still holding on that potential retest, but not looking really um, promising for me personally because these candles are like rejection candles, with those high wicks. So this is strong rejection that we had there. This one, this one. But it's not, doesn't mean that it cannot go up. It can still go up. And this is a risk-free trade anyway. So the worst thing that can happen is that you lose a bit of the profits. But it's a risk-free trade. We already took some off, just like with Rave. So worst case, it comes down to entry and stops at break even. then you have still made some profits, right? Let me check Solana. Also, Solana stops also at break even, fam, because I think here is a level now. This level, see this current level here. This is a level that where I think it should get rejected, and if not, then the chance that it goes up higher is given. So don't no need to hold that in that case. So maybe it goes up with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up to the Monday high, then this can also go higher. So we might be able to short it from higher, or even this could break out, then we wouldn't short it. So imagine this breaks out, then obviously you wouldn't want to short it anymore, right? But for now, yeah, now we are still biased that market can go lower. Missed night, the second, first time made profit, and now with Rave made profits. Yeah, the money is to be made in new coins, I think. Yes, I noticed before. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Trend line on spot night isn't really broken. Does that matter? Too small. I just explained that night didn't really break out, so it's not really clean. So you can also draw it from the wicks like this, and you know, drawing trend lines is not like a science. You know, you can draw it in different ways, and there are many ways to draw it. You can also adjust them. You know, usually I draw them from the wicks like this. This is um, the word. What's the word that I'm looking for? The the safest, yeah, the safest approach is to draw the wicks, because then you have the safest approach. Another method is to draw it where most of the price action took place, where most touches were, like here, you know, if you count this one. So in that case, we might be retesting currently. So it's uncertain. That's why I said raise the stops to break even. So in case this one fails, it can also just go lower, brother. So yes, this didn't really break out yet. So we cannot say, oh, this broke out with certainty. No, it's not like that, sadly. So if it was above this white one, then yeah, but it's not above that one. Week to week is safest, but you could miss the pump then, yeah. It's the safest, brother. Exactly. It's the safest. Rose. Yeah, Rose. I think Wave shared Rose, right? Oh. Mm-hmm. Resistance, like it wants to break it in the smaller time frame. Let's look a bit higher. So I see, brother, that this coin is very similar like Solana. and other coins that depend on the market. So regardless which coin I open now, if it's XRP or you know Doge, look, you see, this is looking exactly like it. So this is why all these coins right now depend on Bitcoin, brother. When Bitcoin makes that pushes up to Monday high, these coins will also make that push. This was the previous Doge trade, the recent one. It stopped at break even, by the way. After we took some profits at 2R, it came and closed at break even after we took profits. Sasha, you see this, brother? It's looking exactly the same. All coins. So here, Doge and Rose is looking like that. So yeah, ideally, if it holds here, this current uptrend pushing against resistance, it could pop. So yeah, so you can use a tight stop on this one, in my opinion. So I'm not entering this trade, just showing you, brother. If it breaks below this one, then obviously the chance that it comes down to the low is there. Just like with all other coins, brother. Whereas for the higher time frame, uh, let me quickly check. Yeah, so we have a resistance here, diagonal one. If it breaks above it, obviously, then you would have one more reason to be bullish on this one. But currently, it is like all other coins, not much difference. Yeah, I think Rave, guys, as I said, it's risky right now. It can also fail and get stopped at break even. No biggie. We took some profits. Ideally, you should have taken some off. And if it gets rejected, then it can also go lower. Rave, where is Rave? It's rejecting at the resistance that I mentioned, but this is normal. It doesn't have to break it at the first attempt, so it might try again, but it could also get rejected. So as I told you, there was the resistance, and that's where it's currently rejecting. So also the stops here are at break even, guys. It went up almost to R, yeah, 1.7 R. We took some off. Yeah. And guys, have patience because regardless what happens, if Bitcoin now gets rejected here and goes lower or breaks above this channel and continues higher, in that case, we will have many good trades, easy trades. It is just this zone here is not obviously not good to trade. Okay. This is why don't rush, chill. Okay, enjoy your time, do something else, learn, maybe read something. But forcing trades here is not the best thing to do. So when we go lower, in case we go lower, guys, we will have many, many good entries, obviously, later on all the coins, and then we can have better trades, easier trades, in my opinion. And also in case we flip bullish, then anyway, then we will have uh, easy mode trades anyway, as you know. Another possibility, guys, Bitcoin comes up to here. to 92, mid 92. This can also happen, and rejects from there. Everything is possible. It's really uncertain right now. So just a few days more patience, guys. A few more days, like 1, 2 days, chill, and then I promise you we will have some good trades. Really, epic on it. Epic pumping today. Epic. Let me check Epic. And guys, I'm not talking shit. When the market is good and gives better setups, you see us all slamming trades. 5 hour, 7 hour trades like recently when we had those green days. You remember? Recently, all of the traders have nailed it because when we have the the trades there, the good setups there, we will give you them. But now forcing trades, as I said, it's not smart. It's not a smart thing. So let's see if Bitcoin pushes up here. I will add a bit to my short. Uh, and it still might fail, but this is trading, right? So you have to risk. But as you see, I'm not risking much. Currently, I'm zero point 0.5 R in this Bitcoin short. I'm not greedy because I have less confidence. It can also go up. So why should I risk a lot here? It would make no sense. It would be stupid. So let's look at Epic. Yo, bro, how should you guess that from all coins that we have, that this coin would now go up? So, you know, things like this happen. Some random coins go up, but it's impossible to guess that. So we have 1,000 coins on Bybit. So you couldn't have known that from all the coins, this one would go up 10%. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Epic is. Let me check the gainers actually on Bybit. What are the biggest gainers? PTB, Forum, and okay, maybe on Forum we could have, yeah, we could have looked at something like this. You see this? We had this downtrend. It broke that downtrend on Sunday. Yesterday, no, I mean, yeah, yesterday it retested it, but it also went below it, at least on the H4 time frame. You see this? On the higher time frame, it looked like this on the 12-hour time frame. It wicked above it, but closed below it. But yeah, if I had seen this one that it pumped on Sunday, then I would have watched it. But I didn't see that. So this one broke above, then retested, and now pumped nicely today from 29 to 41 here. Then we have Swarms, another new coin. And mainly new coins, guys. As you see, the coins that pump are mainly new coins, newly listed ones, or coins where you cannot know why should these coins pump. So how should you guess that from all coins this OM coin would pump today? So that's really, guys, there's no method uh, except you see something with coincidence. You are sitting in front of the screen all day, and then with coincidence you see something, and then you also have the luck that it goes up. And guys, trust me when I say this, because some years ago, like until 2 or 3 years ago, those of you who follow me longer know that I'm not talking shit when I say, when I gave a call on Twitter, it ended up being the best gainer on the next day, the top gainer, like first one. And this was not a rare thing. It happened most of the time. So most of the time, I was able to find those top gainer coins one day in advance because you know why? We didn't had so many coins. We have now millions of coins, but back then, a few years ago, we didn't have so many coins. So it was easier for me to check, you know, and most of the times I caught the top gainers of the next day. But times changed. We have thousands of coins, and yeah, even when a coin breaks out like this, so this one broke out as you see from the downtrend. Yeah, pretty obvious breakout, right? And even when you catch something like this, guys, so let's keep this coin in our mind, BTR. It can still happen that it comes down. So this happened many times recently. I had just a breakout like this, an obvious breakout. Then you buy and the coin still goes down. Because these newly listed coins, they can do anything, guys. One example that comes to my mind right now is this CC. So look, what a clean breakout this was, right? Perfect here, downtrend. Then I shared it on the retest. And then, yeah, it went up like 1 hour a few times. But look, how many days have passed since then, guys? 10th December. Like, no, I think I shared it even earlier, right? It feels like 2 weeks or so for me. This CC coin. Is it already 2 weeks or so? It says 10th December. I shared it. No, I think I shared it earlier. And now we have 16th December. Yeah, it's not 2 weeks. It's like 1 week maybe. Brother, I closed it today. As I said, I sacrificed my long in order to make it go up for you guys. That's why I closed it. What's Rave doing? Did it reject? Uh, didn't get fully rejected. That's good. There's still some hope. Still some hope that it breaks out. Inshallah. That would really be nice, right? If this breaks out and gives us yeah, a nice trade like this, a 6 hour trade. It's been some days, right? Since we caught a nice 5 hour, 6 hour trade. Really, been some days. Yeah, maybe this can be it. Inshallah. And right now, yeah, Bitcoin is still there, still chopping, and Solana probably as well. Solana is rejecting where I mentioned that it should reject. Hopefully it will work. No, yeah, brother. I swear that's why I did it. I swear that's why I closed my position because I know many times, and you guys know it as well. You are long in a coin and you know it doesn't go up because you are in the trade. And I'm really speaking about, um, I'm serious. I'm not joking. Really, I'm not joking. Many times I know, okay, if I close this trade now, it will go up. I know it and I do it, and then it goes up. So this is not uh, a joke. I'm serious, especially when you buy something with size or when you share it with many people, with crowd, and it happens, you know. But honestly, I didn't had a big position, so I had risked 1K on that position, and I closed it. But maybe because it's a new coin, and you guys also in, so that's maybe already a lot, you know, for the market makers to not make it go up. Can you still hear me? I just went out in my garden to smoke one. Please tell me if you can still hear me. I took my laptop with me. Just 1 minute, smoke a cigarette, then I go back inside. So rave, sadly rejecting, guys. Sadly. Fuck. Yeah. Would have been really nice if it had broken out here. Stops to break even, and yeah. But at least, uh, let's check Bitcoin real quick. Let's see. So there is still one little hopium if it finds support on this high here, guys. So here, this previous high, this little high before it then retested and went up, this could act as support. So there's still some opium, or maybe wick a bit lower into this demand zone, this little one here, and then push from there. So there is still some hope. Okay. Brother, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. But if you're smoking, then yeah. I don't know. Are you smoking, Wave? Vape. Ah, okay. I have my jacket, so it's okay. I couldn't stay here more than 5 minutes, but 2 minutes is okay, brother. Smoke quickly, then go back inside. Uh-huh. Okay, Sasha, thanks for the info. That hopefully, yeah. Hope, hope. Everything is hope at the moment, guys. Yeah. So we are short here on BTC and Solana. If we get a push higher, then I will add to my short and take a 1 hour risk in total on BTC. And some of our traders have shared longs from the bottom, I think. I mean, I have seen Wave share a long here, right? Always as well. So that's good. And in the next stream, we make a lesson, guys. Not market update, but we make a lesson like the Fibonacci lesson last time, something like that. Um, if you have anything that you, yeah, I'm like that. Wave, exactly, brother. Let me make a selfie actually and share. No, Rave, please not. Ugh. Nah, man. It's going down. Active. I will be watching the charts. Solana is looking suspicious right now. It could push higher. As I said, everything is possible. It's in its channel right now. Guys, our stops are at break even. Um, basically on all trades, right? Everything is risk free, and yeah, not much to say. This is the state of the market right now. Um, yeah, I will update you when if I add here or not, and so on. Ideally, because I want to see a rejection in a smaller time frame. Other than that, yeah, I think everything is set for today. Coins, yeah, we will focus on new coins. Don't worry about that. And yes, I will really make a method how we can buy those newly listed coins spot. I will also do some FA. As you know, guys, I'm currently not as active as I am usually because of my wife's pregnancy. We are expecting the kid now in the next 3 or 4 weeks. By the way, the baby is already 3,000 grams. Yeah, 3 kilogram already. So it could actually now come and be a full baby, you know. It's ready actually. That's what the doctor said. So if it would come now earlier, it would be a normal baby. Everything is fine so far. Um, yeah, I still can't realize it. It's always as a man, some of you maybe know it. As a man, you don't realize until the baby is there. It's, yeah, it's weird. And what was I saying? Yeah, after that, after the baby is there, then I will be more active because I will have less tasks. Bring him to school, pick him up, and so on. Many tasks that I usually don't have, you know. So please have patience with me. A few more weeks. And also, guys, we are starting with the funded accounts in January. Um, my friend's prop firm is launching uh, a really good one, big names on it. And that prop firm is the one that we will partner with. Will be a good one, guys. Trustworthy people. And we will have a section, funded accounts section in the channel where we share A plus setups only. And those of you who are interested in having funded accounts, we will support you with that so that you, for example, you pay the fee on the prop firm, like depending how much you want, you know. Um, let's say you want to have a 100K account. So then you pay a certain fee, which is maybe around $500 maybe, or maybe less, depending how much size you want. And then you have to pass a test. So you have to pass. Yeah, brother, that's basically it. It's a prop firm. Like right now, there are some on the market like Breakout. Breakout is one of a friend, Main, Trader Main. Yeah, exactly. So what you do is basically you sign up on that platform, brother. Then you pay a fee depending how much you want. You can have like a 50K account or a 10K account or a 100K account, and then you pay the fee for it. Like for a 50K account, maybe you pay, I don't know, brother, 500K maybe, $500 maybe, and you get a 50K account. So with that 50K account, you have to pass a test. So you have to win like 2 trades without drawdown. Yeah, so I will explain this in detail, but you have to pass a test. Basically, you have to win some trades. Not much. It's like 2 or 3 trades, I think. And I think Always has a one. Our trader Always has one a funded account. I didn't try it personally, but I will also try it just to explain you better. I said we are starting that in January. We will have a section where we share high probability setups, and those of you who are interested in having such an account, Sasha, let's say you want to have a 100K account, What the prop firm does is it gives you the 100K and you can trade with that 100K, brother. Like you have 100K on that account and you can trade on Bybit, for example. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Wave. You trade on Bybit just like you do now, brother, and all the profit that you make, you can withdraw that. You only give away like 15% of the profits to the prop firm. Yeah, yeah, you give profit sharing, brother. They take some of the profits, but not much. Like 10%, 15% they take from the profit. There are limit on risk. Brother, once you pass the test, uh, yeah, ideally you should read the here what Wave has shared. They don't give it to everyone, so that's why the test is there for, you know. I think some of our traders have that, like Dan or Always. Once you pass the test, you get the 100K and the profits that you make, you can withdraw them immediately. Like you make 10K profit with that 100K account, then you can withdraw those 10K. And yeah, as I said, profit share, you give like 15% to the prop firm. So you withdraw 8,000, for example. Yeah, it's a cool thing, obviously. So that's what we are implementing in January, hopefully. That's where the prop firm of my friend is launching. And we will have the section, as I said, because I think we can then, as traders, speak and share our opinion on high probability setups. For example, Wave and I then talk about the trade ways and so on. We come together, we say, okay, this is really a plus setup. Let's share this in the funded account section. So we won't use tight stops. We will really, and then also we will not share many trades there. Yeah, exactly. Wave collab trades where we have different opinions come together and confluence. So when we have confluence, few traders, high probability setup, I think that's a good thing then to share in that funded account section. And obviously, it will not be many trades. So we cannot share and set up like that every day. But they don't need that anyway. They have to pass the test. And once they pass the test, um, yeah, they are good to go, brother. So then they can take the normal trades, manage risk, and hopefully the profits that they make, they can withdraw that. So it would be really a good thing, in my opinion, for many who are interested. And also, we are launching other stuffs as well. I have a friend who's a dev. We have different bots and trading bots that we are working on since many years. And we will implement things like that as well starting next year in January. And also, I also will have more time and sit more at the screen with you guys as I will have less tasks after the baby comes, inshallah. I cannot, brother, I cannot say it yet, I think, because the last time I talked with him, he said, please don't reveal it yet. But it's a new one, it's launching in January. As I said, big names and trustworthy people, and we'll announce it soon. But it will be a big one. It will be like breakout and so on. Yeah, not a shady one. It will really be quality one, brother. Yeah. Rave, please. Rave. Um, what's Night doing? Did Night stop? No, it's still here. Let me check if it might retest entry and then bounce from there. Because we have our stop at break even, right? Can it come down to here and bounce from there? What is the probability for that? Let me check. Uh, 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 uh. So, this is where I first shared it. Okay, down, pushed up. Yeah, it should bounce here actually, guys. It should bounce here, ideally. Oh, I'm running out of battery on my MacBook. One moment. Any more questions, fam? So I'm gonna end the stream in a bit. Uh, if you have any questions, don't be shy. As I said, I will keep you updated. I'm active. I'm just gonna watch some show in a bit. Have watch shots now for like 2 hours. So I'm gonna watch. By the way, I watched the show recently. I can recommend it. If you like Breaking Bad, the series, or Better Call Saul, Vince Gilligan, the producer of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, made a new series called Pluribus. Pluribus, and the first season is not fully released yet. 7 episodes are released. Wish I knew that because then I would have waited. Now I have to wait for episode 8, 9, and 10. I think it's coming each Friday or Thursday. But it's good. It's really a good series. I liked it. It's a science fiction and it's in the same style like Breaking Bad, you know? That's the style of the producer of Vince Gilligan, the camera and so on. It's cool. It's a good watch. Entertained me. I can recommend it if you are yeah, if you want to watch something. A bit boring. Yeah, it's a bit slow, but it gets better, brother. And but that slow is also, in my opinion, it's the style of the producer. So Breaking Bad also had those slow moments, if you remember, brother. Sometimes it was really slow, but that's his style, you know. That's how he makes his movies. Is it as good? Obviously, it's not as good as Breaking Bad, but um, brother, it's a complete different topic. It's a complete different topic. So I think it's good, really good, a good watch. It's science fiction, and I don't want to spoiler. I don't like to spoiler, brother. Just watch it when you have time. Maybe wait until the episode 8, 9, and 10 come out because then you can watch it in one go and don't have to wait like I now. What's the show? I didn't hear. Pluribus. It's the producer from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. He made a new series on Apple TV, Pluribus. It's science fiction, plays in the city Albuquerque, just like Breaking Bad. It's also in Albuquerque, where Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul was filmed. Yeah, it's a good watch, brother. It's entertaining. Stream, since 1 hour, nothing changed. Look, guys, Bitcoin's still there, Solana's still there, so nothing changed. So everything is still valid, what I said at the beginning, and I would keep repeating myself. So yeah, not much to say. Um, Let me check Rave one more time. Rave is our hope trade today. Let's see. Yeah. But the market is so bad, guys. Wouldn't surprise me if this just rejects here and goes down. It was already good to catch a move like this. So if I had shared the trade as a retest entry like this, you know, this would have already been a 5R. You know what I'm saying? Up to this resistance. Look at this. If I had shared it like this, if I had not rushed, so I saw this breakout. Uh, yeah, how did I even share this trade? Did I did I show that? Yeah, I did show this, right? Yeah, yeah. Look, I did show this. So if I had waited a bit more for the retest, then it could have been a 5R trade. So I would have shared it like this then. So then now you would be up 6R. But yeah, in hindsight, this is all hindsight talk. In hindsight, it's all easy, right? Um, yeah, but at least I shared that. I shared that trend line. So you had the chance to at least, because I was, where was I? I think I was picking up my son or something like that, right? No, wait. Ah, yeah, I was telling good night story to my son. I had put him to bed. So you could have seen this trend line and the retest, then you could have added there. But yeah, I wasn't able to do that. I was in bed with the little one, telling him good night story. So I was AFK when that happened. Anyways, let's see. As I said, there's still some hope. And yeah, it would be really nice, guys, if this plays out. Because it's been some days since we had a higher art rate. So it would be nice. Okay, but don't worry, we will have them anyway soon. As I said, we'll all be fine. Preserve your capital. Less is more. Do not overtrade. And yeah, love you all, fam. Really nice environment here with you guys. Seeing the same faces every day. I really love it. Starting to love the group. I feel very comfortable doing this and really motivated to make this much better, much more quality. And glad to have you all here. Yeah. Record of Ragnarok, brother? I will check it. Never heard of it. Look at Pump Fun. Okay. Let me look at Pump Fun. Puzzle for me yet, brother. Let me check a bit closer. Mm-hmm. No, I don't see any sign of reversal here, brother. Rather the opposite. So I would love to see it go above the supply zone wave. No, we have a clean resistance right here, an obvious one. So would love to see it break that supply. Then I would consider. Sure, if you mean smaller time frame, it can obviously go up here, especially when Bitcoin goes up. But as I said, as long as it's below that supply, it could go both ways. Oh, really? Yesterday they made a buyback. 208 million yesterday. It doesn't look like that. If they made a buyback, I would have expected a pump. I mean, yesterday was Monday, right? So look, it dropped. I mean, if they bought back, you would have expect a pump, but it did the opposite. So maybe it was a trick or something. Yeah, guys, really, really, really not confident with anything. So I'm not gonna lie, as I said, I have no fucking idea what's happening right now. If we go up or down, I have no idea. If we go up, as I said, I will add to my short, but still not risk more than 1 hour in total. Other than that, yeah, waiting for days where I have confidence. And I think my colleagues are in the same mode right now. We will have those days where we have confidence, and then we will feed you with trades like we do usually. But right now, let's chill a bit. Let's wait a bit until we have confidence. So it wouldn't surprise me really if Bitcoin goes up from here. Neither. It wouldn't surprise me. Anything can happen right now. Okay. So let's just chill a bit, guys, and